friends, I'm going to build a koozie today. So I was making this the other day. I made this one out of leather. The light just right, yeah. Put my initials on it, you know. I just tore an old one apart for a pattern. So then I'm like, okay, I got to thinking. I got my Coleman oven. Works great. But when it gets chilly out, it takes a little longer for it to, it's hard to keep the temperature right. So I bought a welding blanket. It's a 5x5 fiberglass fabric, versatile, up to 1,000 degrees. Okay. So then I got some paper and I made a pattern. And that's my koozie that's gonna drop over top of my oven. I think it'll work. So that's what we're gonna do today. I just took some, this is rosin paper. Use this when we're working on a house, whatever. We'll tape this down on the floor so we don't scuff the floor up. So I got a whole roll of it. So that's how my pattern looks. I'm no seamstress, so I'm hoping this works. That's what the blanket looks like. Now I'm hoping this works out, that I can utilize the factory hem on the on two sides of it, so I don't have so much to hem. All right, I'm gonna get this laid out, get a Sharpie, mark it, cut it out, and then we're gonna go into the hand crank sewing machine. So I'm using some binder clips to hold my pattern in place. I got a Sharpie. I think if everything goes right, you won't see any of the Sharpie marks. I allowed for this to be just a little bit bigger so that I'm going to have to put a hem on here. And then I'll have to hem this edge over here. So a lot of time when I do these projects, I'll make one first and then I'll make a video doing it, but we're just going to go for it. If it works out, you're watching it. If it doesn't, you never get to see it. So I'm going to fold this pattern up, because if it works, hey, I might make another one. We'll see how. I'm interested to see how these scissors, oh yeah, no problem. I think this blanket was, I think it was like 25, 26 bucks. I got it at Menards, back in their welding. They got a little section there where they got some welders and small pieces of steel you can buy there. Okay. I got enough. I can make a couple more if this turns out. Oops. Okay. So I've got to hem this edge and this edge, and then I'll sew it together. So I'll take it to the sewing machine next. Get my binder clips. I got a little magnet deal here to hopefully keep my my hem the same. I don't know if that's not gonna really work here because this stuff is so heavy. Like I said, I'm not a seamstress. Alright, I'm going to find my scissors. It didn't turn out too bad. Okay. Now I have to hem this one. Make sure I'm going the right way. I'm out here on this table because I thought I'd have a little more room to maneuver. And I'm just flipping it back and forth to put a little, just kind of lock that stitch in. Okay. Now I need to sew these together. Okay, I'm making this up as I go along. So that fiberglass was unraveling. So what I did is I grabbed some foil tape, like you use on furnaces, and that seemed to work. I just finished the other side. So. Like I said, making it up as I go. Okay. Okay, my SD card ran out. So here is what I got going on. This was coming undone. So I put some foil tape on my seam so that it wouldn't unravel. That seemed to work okay. It sewed it fine. But this stuff does want to unravel. On their factory hems, they have they got a nylon web or something like that going around it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some more tape. I don't know how much. This is just aluminum, it's like furnace tape. Let me, I had to grab my glasses because white table, white material, sun, you can hardly see. We'll see how that holds up. Like I said, not beautiful, but I think it's going to be functional. That's kind of what I'm shooting for. Like a fall meat, I like to do biscuits, and I like to cook baked biscuits in this. Plain old Chuck likes to eat them, so it's a win-win. Okay, like I said, it's not beautiful. The other thing I did is I grabbed a couple little magnets. I just dropped one. help hold the sides on there. I don't know where the other one went. I'll have to find it. Here it is. Okay. That is my take on a Coleman Koozie. I don't know that I've seen one before. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's going to make a difference in the bottom of the oven. I have a couple fire bricks that fit perfect in here. Helps hold a little more heat. I got that idea at Carl O. He put lava rock, like you put in your gas grill. He put some lava rock in there. So, like I said, it's not a thing of beauty because I'm not a seamstress. This machine's a little, I mean, it worked great. It's just you got to get the whole hand-eye coordination. You got to crank, you got to guide. For what it does a pretty good job. So, all in all, I'm happy with it. We'll see here. We'll get a Coleman stove set up and we'll bake some bread. Okay, I got the oven. Let's see if we can. Yeah, 375. I'm gonna go ahead and we got some pumpkin bread, family recipe. Got it in the Lodge cast iron. Whoa! There we go. And I'm going to start a timer. Now I'm going to share this recipe. So this is made from scratch. Quick bread from scratch. To give it scratch. Okay. So yeah, 45 to 55 minutes. I set a timer for 40 minutes. I'm going to have to keep turn my heat down some more. We're at like almost 400. I'll bring you back when the bread's done. Meanwhile, I'm gonna use my Koozie. No beer, just a Pepsi. It's still early. But we'll be back and I'll show you the bread. The wife's gonna be excited tonight when she gets home. She likes pumpkin bread. About 20 minutes in, looking good. Okay, instructions said 45 to 55 minutes. I've had it in there 40 minutes. We're gonna give it the old toothpick test. I think it's close. I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to give it just a few more minutes. Alright, I'll bring you back. You're looking good. So I got about 2 minutes left. So while I was baking that, I was working on a little knife slip. I started yesterday. I just finished stitching that brand Malo. Constantly horsing around. So we got about 2 minutes left and then we'll pull it out. But the Koozie worked good. We're staying right at 375. So I'm going to say it's a win. Alright, that's 45 minutes. Looks good. Let's give it another toothpick test. Oh yeah. As I said, the wife's going to be happy. So, Coleman oven koozie is a success. The bread is a success. Alright everybody, appreciate you watching. Make sure you click the like and subscribe and share it with a friend. It'll help me out. Alright everybody, have a great week. I'm going to go set this on the counter and let it cool off, and I might have a piece of bread.